So my family is originally from rural Oklahoma, and that comes with a lot of things, but what it does mean is that our food is fantastic and almost always fried. So I grew up with this potato dish that we just called fried potatoes. And it was kind of like a combination of like if French fries and a hash had a baby, it would be these fried potatoes. And we had them with every meal growing up. I mean, they were such a staple to my diet as a kid. But I became an adult. I realized, fried potatoes aren't good for you. So I stopped eating them. I hadn't eaten them since I was like 16. And the other day, I had a huge craving for these fried potatoes. I was like, man, that sounds good right now. And I went and I dug up the old recipe and I made these fried potatoes and they were pretty good. But I realized they're kind of bland on their own. So I added ketchup and Worcestershire sauce to these potatoes, and don't judge, it was delicious. And I found that this new version of an old favorite was even better than the thing I had grown up with. It was so good. So in the world of content marketing, what that means is that all of that old content that you spent a lot of money and time producing, you can take that and repurpose it and use it today. You just need to add a little bit of Worcestershire or ketchup to it to make it engaging for modern audiences. So I like to update old content in 3 ways. The first way is to combine the piece of content with another piece of content and kind of make a synthesis like a Franken blog. This is most effective when you have a lot of short blogs that are 500 words or fewer. You're able to create a longer blog that gets more engagement, it gives more value, and it's just all around better because you get to update the content for a modern context. The second way is pretty cool. It's adding visuals to those old blogs. So if you made a really awesome, like badass 1,500 word or 2,000 word guide or a how-to or a step-by-step guide, but it doesn't have pictures or a video, go ahead and add those because those deliver a lot of value to the people who want that content. The third way to repurpose content is to turn it into some form of multimedia. So that means using it for a podcast or a video or a webinar. Any kind of multimedia audio or video content is going to do really well. And the reason is because our audiences today prefer video, which is why I'm doing video. They're getting away from reading big blocks of text. They don't have time to do that. So video is more engaging. So yes, old things do have a purpose today, whether it's an old recipe or an old blog.